Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Now, here is Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Here's George Springer. Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. A sliding stop. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. 2 on, 1 out. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Torres. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Here's Gleyber Torres. The wind and pitch. That one almost got him.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on him, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier on the move. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Kiermaier hurries it back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch gets away. Bases loaded, nobody out here in game one of this 3-game set. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Out towards left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Anthony Rizzo swings through it for strike one. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And George makes the grab. Next to hit, Austin Wells. That one fouled off. Soto on third. Stanton at second with one away. The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. 1 run is in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Anthony Volpe swinging a ground ball. Biggio safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, man. It looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air out to center. Kiermaier sizes this one up. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-0. And that extends the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs. Bases are full. On the ground to the left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. And now it's Juan Soto. Foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. Torres at third. Verdugo on second. Judge on at first with 2 down. Right side. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. So 2 down. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And a big swing and a miss. In the air. This one's well struck. And it is gone. Grand slam. He made him pay for that one. His 9th homer of the year. And they add on. It's 12-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking foul ball.
Oh, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. And it's fouled away. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty, and the batter now is Joey Votto. That one ripped back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Oh, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. LeMahieu gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out to short. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And a base hit. Boots it. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Biggio, he pulls into second as a run scores on the play. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Grounder might be 2. Save! Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He powers that one out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 19-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there.
Now, you know, it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Stays alive. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one hammered left field. Garcia moving back for it. Gone! They go back to back. His second home run of the game. It's 20-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. A sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And a foul ball. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. But misjudges this one, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that one hammered. That's bad. It bangs off the wall. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. One runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here is Gleyber Torres. The 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from third in to score. And they extend their lead. And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. LeMahieu, the runner at third. Volpe at second. Torres out at first with nobody out. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Aaron Judge at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in
No
wrong.
ball. One strike.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
Yep.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got him. And that is a big first out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like
Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule call. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
1 out.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Bases loaded, 2 down. Base hit, 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
with the bases juiced. He refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
In the air, left side. Varsho brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long back now in the Bronx. On to the 3rd inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
That one down the line. Steps on the bag for 1, but no throw to second as they only get the out at first.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Diving, makes the grab.
The right fielder, number 4,
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. This to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the back in New York. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away.
Wow, what a catch. That was awesome. That's not your typical diving catch because he had to get up for that one. And, man, that couldn't have felt too good coming down. But an excellent display of athleticism and, more importantly, a big play to save extra bases.
Line to left. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Bases now loaded. Only one away. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Big time blast, a grand slam. He'll circle the bases. It's 28-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball from the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Whips on it, and it falls in. Runner on at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Garcia in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Man at first. And up next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Anthony Rizzo getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And a foul ball. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. All the way across the third. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run across. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. In the air, right side. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. Ground ball, left side. Bichette. And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. That's hard hit on the line. Springer makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the 4th, down the third baseman, Justin Turner. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but
LeMahieu. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swinging a foul straight back. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Judge makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Back in the Bronx, here comes Aaron Judge. Garcia back to work. That smash towards center. And there's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
At the belt and fires. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
Arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Hard hit to third. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Pessoas simultâneas, muito obrigada.
You see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base hit.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. On its way to the corner. Sizes this one up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the court home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. On the ground, and that's just foul. 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. So the lineup flips over. And next for New York, Gleyber Torres. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And a foul ball. Line drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Springer returns it to the infield. They hold him at third base. And now the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Double play ball to second. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
And he swings and lifts one in deep center field. Kiermaier going back on this one, and it's off the wall. One run is in, and they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam.
He's putting on quite the show finish here in this one. He's just so down with his swing. He's just not missing. And so special. And attempting to lock in Washington pull it off as well.
Here's Stanton now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Rips that one to right. A dive, and he can't hold it in.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
An offensive explosion this inning. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Bases full, 2 gone. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Bichette. In there safely. Back to the top of the lineup, Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh no, they got him, and a run will score because of it. 2 outs, bases loaded. Alex Verdugo digs in now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs. That one to first, and that chance handled. They get the force at the plate. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kevin Kiermaier. To the right side. Throws the first in time. One up, one down. And the batter is George Springer.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Slings it across. That takes care of Springer. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Wow, nice play. But saved the first despite a terrific stab there. So 2 on with 2 away. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Right side, hard hit. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded. Back at Yankee Stadium, it's Aaron Judge now.
The center fielder, Aaron.
You gotta be kidding me right here. Is he gonna put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, and a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. I mean, come on, have a game. He couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball.
Oh, now this one gets good to play. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. And the pitch. Now this one gets away from the catcher. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. One away as the second run of the inning scores. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Out to center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. One down. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And strike 1 to the catcher.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier on the move to the alley. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Number 36, and he'll be out there in center after the injury.
Number 36.
Lifted in the air out to left. Varsho moving under it. Can't make the grab, and it drops. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only 1 away. This one smoked out to left. Misses the ball, and it falls in. 1 run across. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Trevor Richards gets the ball now.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hit in the air, center field. Whips on it, and it falls in. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Alejandro Kirk coming into the game now as the injured replacement. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Varsho moving back for it. Out of here. And gets a grand slam.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Pulls that one foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. And they'll do it again. Well struck right field. And
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game is just so rare, it's so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of...
He'll get there. That should be extra bases. So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Três pessoas simultâneas, muito obrigado.
Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 5 innings complete. You're watching Major League Baseball here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Top 6 digging in. Joey Votto. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Votto measures 6 feet 2 inches. 40 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. Get out of town.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. That's back there. And that one's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. That's a hit. And now the center fielder, Alejandro Kirk. Ripped on a line. And there's one away. Man at first, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here.
Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Biggio on third. Springer over in second. One down. It's off his shoulder. Eats him up. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. So now Turner in on that right side. And that one fouled off. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Slings to first. Turner is out. To second. Tag. Save. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. And a foul ball, third base side. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to third. To first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in. Well, we go bottom 6. DJ LeMay started off. And the right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevating, and if you're not looking up in that location,
and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
So, man aboard, and Alex Verdugo. That's ripped to right down the line, and foul as it bangs off the fence. And now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Oh, great stop. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters take so many reps in the cages.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Some of those that didn't stay fair, but on the back.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Right back there. On its way.
This is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Righty to the plate. Popped up. And it drops in.
Três pessoas simultâneas, muito obrigado.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball. It's getting into the corner. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run. Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. Rim, but it curls foul. Swing, a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Springer reaching back towards the wall. And it's gone.
there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
He's there. He's got it. One down. Juan Soto now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Clobber to right field.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
So, Bird, if you had to take one for the team, what would you want to get?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
It's just been a disaster for them defensively in this one. You know, you're going to have games where you make an error or two, but 4, just not acceptable at this level. It makes winning the ball game extremely tough when you give that other team extra outs. And I'm sure this coaching staff is grinding their teeth watching them play such a sloppy baseball game.
Not in time. He's safe. One out, bases. And now DJ LeMay. And that one in the center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now, Anthony
You're playing this kind of rival. Take the game to another level.
bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Got the back foot too soon and strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So, and we're back. Now it's the DH, Joey Votto. Stroman back to work. That one fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Verdugo gets under it. And there's one down. So up next, Kevin Biggio, 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Throw on to Rizzo. They get Biggio back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the center fielder, Alejandro Kirk. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. Midway in 8. Back now in the Rockies. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Garcia going back, bangs off the wall. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. Now a chance for Alex Verdugo. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Chad Green ready to go.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league who doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
All loaded up here, the bottom of the seventh. And strike two.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and he popped it up. And the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.